I kinda called it. We officially have our first look at Fortnite modding, Fortnite Creative 2.0, or Valkyrie in Fortnite via this loading screen, which is super exciting because that kind of suggests that Fortnite modding is very close to releasing, and we just might get it in Season 7, which I made the bold prediction of last season, even in yesterday's video. So, guys, welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video where today we are going over everything released in Season 7 for Creative Mode. I have yet to play Battle Royale, but as always, if you guys do purchase the Battle Pass, definitely use my code if you can, acidicblitzz. I'd really appreciate that. But without further ado, let's hop into all the new stuff in Creative Mode, starting with the HUD controller device. Now, if you don't know, HUD is heads-up display. It's everything you see on your screen. Your weapon loadout, your build binds, your building materials, your minimap, everything like that. That is the heads-up display. And with this device, you can really customize what you want your minigame to look like. So, do you want the heads-up display at all? No, there you go. Do you have a death run where the minimap would give stuff away? Just turn it off. There's a lot of options here when you go to the all options setting, and it's just super, super cool. So this works out for a lot of different minigames, and they said it's really gonna help streamline the look for when people play your minigame. So very exciting. Make sure you guys try and use this in every map. There is something in here that will be useful to you no matter what map you're making, which to me is a very, very exciting update to Creative Mode. Now, next up, we have the glass prefabs and the glass props, which look a lot cooler than I was giving them credit for. And I mean, just look at it. This looks super cool. Everything is opaque. It definitely reminds you of glass. It's not reflective at all, which is a little unfortunate. Maybe it is if you have your settings all the way max. I don't. But you can customize it by changing the color. We did mention this in my last video, and it can be anything you want for the most part. It still retains the see-throughness, but it does get the color, which is very exciting. The floor, the regular floor, is right here. It just got kind of buried in the sand, but this is gonna really change up some death runs and some maps in the future. I'm very excited to see what people do with this. Moving on to the sequencer, we have a new setting in there, which is send player information. So that's either yes or no. If you set it to yes, then when you activate the sequencer, anything that gets activated via the sequencer will know you are the person that activated it. I feel like I explained that in a confusing way, but you can read it right here. I'm gonna have the patch notes linked down below as well. I think it's a good new option. I mean, any new option for us is amazing because it gives us that much more control over what we're trying to do. And speaking of new options, the trick tile also got a new option in reset after. This obviously allows you to reset the trick tile after a certain amount of time. You can have it be never, 1 second, or up to 10 minutes. This could change a lot of maps depending on how smart and creative people get with this new option. Trick tiles to me have always been somewhat confusing. I've used them a lot in my maps myself, but I've always had to watch videos on how you use them because I don't know why, it's just confusing to me. Maybe I'm stupid, I don't really know. Either way, you can see this is actually on the glass wall, and this is off the glass floor, so keep that in mind when you're building your maps. Moving on to vending machines, which also got added back into Battle Royale. That is so exciting. I'm gonna be streaming a lot of BR on my Twitch link down below. But now all 3 different items can officially have a separate cost to them and a separate type of material to them. The coal, 999 gold, it makes sense. The spaz, 50 wood. That makes sense, that's totally logical. And then the shockwave bow, 400 bricks. So when you go in here, it already instantly changes it for you. So make sure you try and change it back to wood if you want all of it to be wood, if you want it to be stone, metal, or gold, and then the actual cost of that going all the way up to 999, or being no cost, or 5. So super cool. I never see anyone use these anymore in terms of death runs. I know they're in, like maps where you have to buy stuff, that makes sense, but these are never in death runs, and hopefully that change allows us to see this a lot more. So moving on, all of these items that were once in Save the World are officially in Creative Mode. Now it's all going to my crafting area right here. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff, But we've got new shield via the oxidized mineral powder. We have flowers, we have rough ore. So much stuff got added in the consumables tab with this update. I mean, look at it. There's so much. We got planks. We finally got planks and the new looking shield. Again, it's used for crafting. I don't know what you can really do with it as of yet. If we click on details, nothing pops up. So I'm sure in the future, this is going to be absolutely insane. But for now, we can just look at it. It looks really awesome. We have quartz. We're in the nether mining quartz right now. A lot of string. We have carved twine, more mechanical parts, different stuff like that. A rotating gizmo, whatever you use that for. And then a lot of ore, so copper, silver, malachite, obsidian. So we obviously put some water over some lava, made some obsidian. We've got bright core, shadow shard crystal, sunbeam crystal, and that's it for all of the new stuff. So again, according to what I've seen, all of this was in Save the World. And now you can officially put it through creative mode into your crafting resources area, which is just pretty gosh darn cool. Again, I don't see any use for it as of yet, but it's there. The shield looks giant, and it's always very exciting. So if we break the llama, it'll do the same thing. Which, by the way, llamas now jump and run away from you and leak loot when you shoot them in Battle Royale. Crazy stuff's going on now, man. Crazy stuff is going on. So all of that is basically all of the new stuff and things that have been changed. But in terms of the visual updates, the player health, the race manager, the save point, and the race checkpoints all look a lot cooler. As you guys know, the player health used to look really stupid. It was like half see-through. It was a mess with how it looked, but now it's got a straight going on color. It's glossy. It looks fantastic. And then same thing for everything else. It just looks a lot more HD, a lot cooler. So moving on to the Twitter side of this video, we have a couple of new things to show you guys. The first being the new Hub V3 Island. You can see one right here and the second right here, which is always cool. I'm excited for new hub iterations and new ways to design hubs. You know, that's always a good thing to keep them going, keep them fresh, keep them unique. So I'm always down for that. And then lastly, we got all of the new props added in V17.0, which is pretty cool. So we have a cannon right here. We have a little like kiosk type thing with the umbrella over it as if you're selling food. Just a couple of things, nothing too crazy. But like I said earlier, I'm always down for new props to help spice up the looks of new maps in the future. And surprisingly enough, that is all we have via Twitter, which usually there's a lot more. But for this video, nothing else has been added that we can see via the leaks. Guys, that is all we have for the video. If you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe, and of course, share this video around. I'd highly appreciate that. A lot of cool stuff, a lot of exciting changes, a lot of exciting updates. I cannot wait to see more of Fortnite modding. Again, I made the bold prediction it was dropping in Season 7, and via that loading screen, it makes me believe we're getting it in Season 7. Why else would they show that loading screen to us and have it in the game if we couldn't get it? Like, we're definitely getting it this year. They've said that before, but it doesn't make sense why it wouldn't come out with the new release of a season. So, I don't know. Either way, I am rambling now. So, guys, that is all we have for the video. Hope you enjoyed, but other than that, I will talk to you all later. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Deep dab. And peace out.